Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here in the office of Carl from the Moon.
Yes. Welcome.
We're at the Moon base.
In the Moon Cave.
Yes, Moon Cave.
Actually, but the Moon base I like.
Yeah, I like that
That's
too.
much better, actually. I was thinking it's supposed to be the Moon Cave, but the Moon base is the best name for my office. Thank you.
I like that.
I like it a lot, actually. Nice.
We're going to be doing some TA on Bitcoin, and we're going to see where the Bitcoin price is going to go, how we're going to trade this, and maybe, hopefully, do some hopium dreams.
We need that.
I guess we all need some hopium dreams, right? Yeah. To see where Bitcoin might go.
Yes.
And in an upwardly direction.
Yes, upwardly would be nice.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at the chart. Maybe.
Yes, exactly.
So
okay.
You show me what you see, and then I tell you what I think about it.
So right now you can see that we created this M pattern, like we talked about this before, right? This M pattern that's right here. There we go, and then that resulted in us having to break down all the way from this top point down to this breakdown, and you can see it's already completed that pattern. So now we have to see which direction it's going to go. We're looking for, I would wait for more confirmation, even though you can see, if we zoom in, right, you can see that there is this consolidation, right? We go down to lower time frames. You can see there's a little bit of consolidation, so we could either break higher or break lower. But you have to be careful when you're doing the lower time frames. This is very highly manipulated and tends to actually break higher and then go lower, or break lower and then go higher on you on the lower time frames, especially in a bear market. Yeah, that happens a lot.
I know when we start going sideways like this, it's very, very dangerous to put in trades on those time frames. I agree with you, because it can go week up, week down, and stop hunts there. Like it's usually horrible. So I always wait for a big breakout, and I will show you what breakout I'm waiting for. Actually, can I just
let's go right ahead. Show us the breakout you're waiting for.
I'm right now seeing a very, very clear descending, broadening wedge here, like this. We actually just made a video on my channel as well talking about it, but for your audience, I want to just show here that, look, this is a beautiful descending, broadening wedge. And if this breaks out to the upside, then I think that's a great opportunity for a position to the upside. But if it breaks down here, then I am not going to touch it. I'm not going to short. But it is a long opportunity, I think. I'm not really like super excited shorting here. Like maybe if we break this level, we could potentially make a short down to these levels. But yeah, I'm more looking into a potential break to the upside here, because this is actually a bullish pattern, so it would make more sense. But of course, a bullish pattern doesn't necessarily have to break bullish, right? That's why I'm always waiting for the breakout, because as long as it doesn't break out, there's no trade.
Exactly. So you're not currently in a short, right? You're pretty cleared on your positions, right? So I really think that this is going to retest this $3,500 level. But once we do, I think based on a larger pattern here, that there's a resistance level here, a larger resistance. If we bounce off of that and head high, I think we can see this thing pump at least all the way back up to the $40,000, $41,000 level. Now, if we do that, right, there's more likely scenario that we actually just head up here and then break back down, unfortunately. That's the most likely scenario.
Yeah, so I'll show you. I'll show you.
Unfortunately.
I also think that this this is probably a likely scenario, and the reason why I think so is because of this fractal. And I actually said this to my audience on my channel already, but let's make a quick little analysis of that right here as well. Let's see here. Where is that actually? Now I almost forgot, but no, it's here, right? Something like this.
Are we on the daily, or yeah?
I think we're on the daily.
Wasn't it in the 4 hour, the fractal, or no?
Yeah, it must have been actually on the 4 hour. But actually, this was also an interesting. This was the huge falling wedge. Yeah, where was the broadening wedge actually?
Yeah, it was easier to see on the 4-hour, right? You can broaden it right there.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's true. Here we go. Yeah, you're right, Da Vinci. This is the broadening wedge on the 4-hour time frame that I showed my audience over on my channel. And essentially, what I said on my channel was the following. I said, guys, we have a broadening ascending wedge. It is likelier that we break to the upside here. We did break to the upside exactly as predicted. But you can see that we actually
rolled over.
Yeah, we rolled over. And that is something that of course happens sometimes, which is something people should also know. Like the target was at the top of the wedge, but in any pattern out there, it's never a 100% guarantee that we meet the target. Usually it's like a 60% chance that we meet the target. And this time we came close, but we actually rolled over. Maybe the same thing is going to happen again if this is a fractal. And in fractals, when you have a pattern repeating like this, usually you see the same thing happen again. So something like this, in my opinion, is actually a very likely scenario.
I agree.
Based on my own technical analysis and my 4 years of experience with these fractals and TA and trading.
Okay, I think enough of this sadness. We need some hopium, right? Some hopium dreams, right?
Yeah.
Where do you think Bitcoin can go? Should it break above the $42,000 level? What do you think?
Well, I think $100,000 this year could still happen, even though every single week it gets less and less likely as long as we're below the all-time high.
Yeah.
This is true. But I still think it's a possibility. But I think if we don't break the all-time high before September, then we're not going to break 100K this year.
Yes, I agree.
But let's talk about the hopium.
Yes.
Yes.
Some hopium right now in the short term is what people want.
In the short term.
I really want.
Okay.
And right now, we'd have to break approximately the $42,000 level. Should we break above that and remain above the $42,000 level?
Actually,
right?
what we need to do is break above the $46,000
exactly.
level.
And then we break above the 46, yes.
So that's a higher high.
That would make a higher high, and that would be, okay, we got to change our bearish mode, right?
Yes, because right now we're clearly bearish. As everyone can see here, I've been saying this on my channel as well, we have lower highs, lower lows, so that signals a downtrend, right? Right now, we might potentially be forming a higher low here. It's not confirmed yet though, like we could literally fall down here, then that's bad, right? But if we do reverse here, then that is our first higher low. If we then can go up and get a higher high, at that point, that looks beautiful.
Yes.
That's the hoping we need, guys. If we see that happen, then I think that's a great opportunity for a nice little long position. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Exactly, it would be nice.
Leave a thumbs up down below to make sure we get the bullish scenario, guys.
Exactly, that's how we get the bullish scenario. You got to hit the like button, right? Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell button and all, right?
Of course.
And then we'll see the hopium dreams come alive.
Very
all
nice.
right. Well, Carl, thank you for having me in your office, right? It's great to see your point of view, right? Because I didn't see the broadening wedges, right? But you did, and yeah, you're right. I think that you do have a potential scenario forming here in Bitcoin.
Yeah, but that's why I always tell my audience to go and subscribe to you, for example, and to it's good with different perspectives, because on my channel I'm showing a certain scenario, but you're showing something else, and then people can decide by themselves which scenario they seem more likely, or just getting different perspectives, because sometimes I'm bullish and you're bearish and vice versa.
Exactly.
And it's always good to see both points of view. So everyone out there, I think it's great to don't just stare blindly at like one chart. You have to zoom out and sometimes get a new perspective, and I think that's very important for not only trading but also investing, and I think it's very good.
Yeah, exactly. When in doubt, zoom out. That's the key thing.
Zoom out, yeah.
So, well, we are heavily invested in Bitcoin because what? We believe that Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it, right?
Yes, and you are an amazing supporter of Cost as well.
Yes, I am. All right. Cheers.